Tonight's the night, Kreiger. Tonight's the night. We're not going to let these people down a bit longer. It's Sik Rik, it's Marc Kreiger. Doesn't matter the stipulations, the fact is, baby, I punched my time card, and it's time for Sik Rik to go to work. I go to work like a doctor. I go to work like a painter. I go to work like every factory worker, every mill worker, any type of job, trade that you have, I'm in. It's all rolled into this little basket called professional wrestling. And you're looking at the king of pro wrestling right now, today. It's a Texas Lumberjack match. That means you can't run and you can't hide. I don't care who you think you got out there that might be in your back pocket. The fact is, you have to go mano a mano against Sik Rik Matrix. And brother, that's a hard thing to deal with. And I'm chasing, and I love to chase. I love the game. You can run, but you can't hide. Tonight I'm going to take that Crossfire Championship. I'm going to give it to the people, because I'm going to reach out. And their hand is going to touch my hand, and reality will set in for you, my friend. You've been reigning champion here for quite some time. It's time for you to take a hiatus. It's time for you to take a load off. I got a fever, and that fever is professional wrestling. And I'm at a fever pitch in here, and that means bad things, baby, bad things. Tonight, Marc Kreiger, you go down to the most hellacious athlete in this sport, Sik Rik Matrix.
Crossfire Wrestling, Rik Matrix. You made me be here when I was a little under the weather. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm not 100%. But you made me be here. You know, I got a problem with tonight. You hear all the buzz on the internet, you hear all the buzz locally, you hear the buzz in the locker room. They say Marc Kreiger's the underdog coming into this match. I'm the Crossfire Champion. I've been the champion for a year and a half. No one gives me any goddamn respect around here. But tonight, it's me and you, Rick, one more time. Except this time, you don't get to go all around the arena and use weapons and use the building to your advantage. You have to wrestle. Wrestle me. I'm a wrestler. You're a brawler. When you get in there one-on-one with me, you have no chance. The ring will be surrounded by every other superstar in that locker room. But you, Rick, you have to wrestle me. You have to be technical. You have to put holds on and do moves. Something I don't think you know in the 17 years you've been in wrestling. But tonight, I'm gonna beat you. Again. And when that happens, maybe this time you'll realize Marc Kreiger's here to stay. Marc Kreiger is the best in this company, and Marc Kreiger is the best around. Don't doubt me, people. And after tonight, show me a little respect.
We are now ready for our main event here at Crossfire Wrestling's March Meltdown. Here comes the Lumberjacks. This is the big Texas Lumberjack match for the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship between Marc Kreiger and Sik Rik Matrix. I'm Mark Ciolfi alongside with Jay Moore here to call the action here from the Meriden Community Center. There you see the last of the tag team champions, Jake O'Reilly, of course.
Jake O'Reilly, baby.
You're a rotten human being for that, Jay Moore. I'm telling you, you're a rotten human being.
And look at these crazy guys. They look drunk.
Here you see Louis Avero, Go Time, Chris LaPlante, Scourge and Ruin, Revelation. They're the good guy team coming out, I guess you could say.
What's Chuck doing out there, for God's sakes?
He made the announcement earlier on in the evening, if you remember, Jay Moore, that
he's got to be a lumberjack. He's got to stay with his buddies.
He's the commissioner. He can do what he wants.
He can't do what he wants. He has to abide by the rules of pro wrestling.
Can you stop? Oh, we're ready for action right now here.
Yeah,
as the Lumberjacks, there is Tomer Shalom. Apparently he's a good Jewish boy.
A very good Jewish boy. He's the king of Israel.
According to the t-shirt, he's a good Jewish boy. And now we are awaiting the arrival of the challenger, Sik Rik Matrix. And there is Led Zeppelin's When the Levee Breaks. That is his ring music. fans are going to be going wild here, tearing the roof off the Meriden Community Center as soon as Sik Rik Matrix comes through that curtain.
Well, main event here in March Meltdown, Sik Rik Matrix, as you say, the challenger from Rochester, New York, against Marc Kreiger, and it's all led to this Lumberjack match. I mean, how many chances does he get for a title shot?
Get your facts straight. He is not from Rochester, New York. He is from Virginia Beach.
Whatever, he says Virginia Beach, he wrestles up in Rochester, who cares?
He wrestles in Rochester. He's not from there. He's from Virginia Beach. Get your facts straight, Jay Moore.
Well, I wouldn't want to be from Virginia Beach. I didn't even know they had a beach in Virginia.
Why wouldn't you want to be from Virginia Beach?
Have you been to Virginia?
It's a beautiful place. What are you talking about?
God.
There you see the Lumberjacks around ringside.
Best time I had in Virginia was leaving it.
Wow. Way to diss God's country there. There he is, the challenger, Sik Rik Matrix, in another rematch for the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight title. And look at the focus in his eyes. He is ready to go for this match.
And why does he always have his right arm taped up? What is that all about? He's not injured.
I believe he had a torn bicep once.
Torn bicep.
He had it. I'm not sure. He may be in the healing process, the rehabilitation stages of it. But Rik Matrix is
Why
here.
does the referee never check the arm? How do I know what's under there? How do I know there's not steel?
Oh, will you stop? It is all muscle. Look, it's the same size as his other arm. Come on, Jay Moore. You need glasses. I'll give you mine.
And Bruno Davis at Crossfire. I can't believe it.
Bruno Davis, longtime wrestler around here. He's definitely a fan favorite around here. But here is Sik Rik Matrix making his way around the ring, looking very focused, very ready to go here for his chance once again at the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Fans getting behind Sik Rik Matrix here at the Meriden Community Center.
Capacity crowd on hand. Here for the heavyweight
The
champion.
sold-out crowd here at the Meriden Community Center. Cheering on Sik Rik Matrix. They want to see a change of the guard tonight. But not if this man can help it. Here comes the reigning defending champion, every lady's dream, Marc Kreiger.
I wouldn't say changing of the guard necessarily. What makes you say that? He's been beaten twice. Sik Rik Matrix. Krieger's beat him twice. Krieger is the undisputed heavyweight champion here at Crossfire.
Of course, every lady's dream, Marc Kreiger with that beautiful Crossfire Heavyweight Championship, the ever so prestigious Crossfire Heavyweight Championship around his shoulder there, and always accompanied by our screwjob master.
What do you mean screwjob
You're
master?
a terrible person.
Come on now.
The infamous Jay Moore.
What is your problem?
My problem is you.
It's a jealousy thing. I know it is.
No,
It is a
not.
jealousy thing.
Will you stop? Will you just commentate the match
Not
as it should
everybody
be?
could be manager and champions. I understand that. Not everybody could do business with Marc Kreiger, heavyweight champion. I understand that.
Oh, get over yourself. I will have you taken out.
You ain't having me taken anywhere. I'm doing your job here, buddy.
You can do your own job just fine, Jay Moore. So just sit back, relax, and let me handle the action here.
Hey, go ahead. Call it as you see it. Heavyweight champion, Marc Kreiger, right there.
There he is, absolutely. Let's go up to introductions. We are ready for action here at the Meriden Community Center as referee Mike O'Shea will ring the bell, and they are already tying up. Here is a big slugfest to start out the match between these two rivals, Sik Rik Matrix and Marc Kreiger.
Well, this is going to be a war, no doubt about it. Sik Rik unleashing on Kreiger early on.
He is unleashing hell like he said he would in the post-match comments, pre-match comments, excuse me. Big elbows from Sik Rik Matrix.
Well,
Kick
no
to the
doubt about
midsection.
it.
He's going to set him up for the ride. Coming off the ropes is Kreiger. A big back body drop. A little bit of height there. Looks like Jay Moore went up with him.
And Kreiger on the outside now.
Kreiger has nowhere to go there. He is
Nowhere to go. We're in a lumberjack match. Now, do you care to do your job, as you were saying, and explain the rules of a lumberjack match?
The lumberjack match is where you have Crossfire wrestlers all around ringside, and they are in charge of throwing the opponent who goes to the outside back in the ring. Unfortunately, that's not happening right now.
Well,
and
what's Chuck Simpson doing?
We
Is
got
that
a battle
part of-
right now. Commissioner Chuck Simpson getting involved with Notorious TID there, and now he's getting involved with Nightmare from the tag team of Nightmare and Ice.
Chuck better watch himself in Notorious TID.
Homer Shalom threatening him to go back to his side of the ring. What's he gonna do, Jay Moore? Hit him with the Star of David?
Would you stop that? I mean, come on. How disrespectful are you?
Marc Kreiger trying to take advantage here. Sik Rik will set him up for the ride. Coming up. Locks the back body drop, pushes him off the ropes. A big clothesline there by Sik Rik Matrix, who has the early control of this match.
Oh, what's
Look
going
at
on?
this. The toque stolen off the
Bruno
head.
Davis
Bruno Davis taking
throwing my hat over on the floor like that?
Look at the shine, the glare coming off that head, Jay Moore. You're going to blind somebody in the front row.
Oh, bald is beautiful, they say.
Oh, according to you and only you. Sik Rik Matrix now back in the ring. Stomping away on Marc Kreiger. Big stomps to the head there, brutal stomps.
Bruno Davis should be thrown out of the building. I don't even know if he's a member here at Crossfire.
Of course he is. Bruno Davis has just not wrestled yet at Crossfire.
Well, that
He
makes
needs
a
to
lot
make
of
his
sense.
debut. People are campaigning on petitioning for
Who's
Bruno
campaigning?
Everybody online are campaigning for Bruno Davis to make his debut. But right now we see Sik Rik Matrix with big chops in the corner on every lady's dream, Marc Kreiger, the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Oh,
Another chop lighting up the chest of every lady's dream, Marc Kreiger. The fans are definitely behind Sik Rik Matrix and this beatdown right now that he's given Marc Kreiger. Sets him up for a ride. A big chop stinging the chest of
well, you
Marc
know, Rick
Kreiger.
came in ready. There's no doubt about it. Rick's been at the Pier 6 training camp up in Rochester. He hasn't been spending time in Virginia. He's been in Rochester training. He's been ready. He's been trying to get in shape for this match.
And there you see your buddy there, Bruno Davis and Go Time Chris LaPlante, your longtime rival, throwing Marc Kreiger right back in the ring. And look at Sik Rik Matrix, excuse me, stalking Marc Kreiger. He's going to pick him up, and a big inverted atomic drop.
That's really got to hurt. Going for the cover.
Only a 2 count there as every lady's dream will kick out.
Come on, Kreiger, get out of there.
Rolling there over to
Get
Jay
out of
Moore. What are you doing, Jay Moore? You going to kiss him?
Krieger's
There's
got
a
to
big
slow it
shoulder
down and
tackle.
make him play our game. That's what he's got to do.
Game plan not working right now for Marc Kreiger as Sik Rik Matrix is taking it to him in the corner here. Stinging jabs in the corner, rocking the head
Close
of Marc
fist, I
Kreiger.
might add. Regular rules still apply just because it's a lumberjack match. There's no need to have the fist closed. Mike Shea doing nothing about
Oh,
this.
will you stop? He's doing his job just fine.
Oh!
Moves and the shoulder going right into the
I'll
turnbuckle.
show you who's doing his job. Heavyweight champion Marc Kreiger got Sik Rik rocking and rolling here and sending him into the buckle.
Face first into the corner here as Marc Kreiger is starting to pick up a little bit of momentum as he will drive the shoulder into the lower back of Sik Rik Matrix and some elbows right to
Nice
the side of the
back
head.
elbow. Nice back elbow.
Looks like he was aiming for the temple there, trying to knock Sik Rik Matrix out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Cannot win the match by knockout, Jay Moore. Off the ropes, and a big, vicious clothesline by Sik Rik Matrix, who's now favoring the back thanks to those shoulder blocks in the corner.
Come on, Kreiger.
Drops the leg across the throat of Marc Kreiger, and now into the cover.
Come on, Kreiger, get out of it.
2. Only a 2 count there for Sik Rik Matrix early on here in this matchup. The main event at March Meltdown here at Crossfire Wrestling.
And look at LaPlante with his lumberjacks over on his side. Chuck Simpson, Bruno Davis. You guys are idiots.
Of course, Revelation there as well. We've seen them earlier in action in the night, but here's a big suplex blocked. They're gonna pick him up again, and another big vertical suplex there. As Sik Rik Matrix, will get Marc Kreiger onto his back for a pin, 2, and only a 2.
What a main event we got happening here.
Bruno Davis, Chris LaPlante, the rest of the Crossfire Lumberjacks getting behind. There's Louis Avero as well, getting behind Sik Rik Matrix, trying to give him the support that he needs to finally achieve his dream and win the Crossfire Wrestling Championship. We have a little bit of a brawl going on now outside the ring.
Well, that's like, Bruno Davis started it again.
Of course, you, Jay Moore, starting things
again. What do you mean me starting it? It was Bruno Davis starting it.
Blame it on Bruno. I see how it is. Maybe he should come. I should hire him and come take you out.
Maybe we should get him out of the building. He's not even a member here.
Look at Marcus Marquez looking all tough.
Marquez not looking too happy about this at all.
He never looks happy. Have you seen the face on him?
No, he's never happy.
Face only a mother could love on that man. Now we got a big brawl here at ringside here between all the Crossfire Wrestling locker room that surrounded the ring. Nightmare and Ice and Revelation going at it.
And Krieger's still in the ring.
Piss beaters are in there. Looks like Nightmare and Ice and Notorious TID pounding away there. Bruno Davis is on the ground already, as is Sik Rik Matrix, who's finally trying to motivate himself to get back in the ring here. Krieger will go in for a pin.
Go for the cover right away.
Not even 1 count there.
O'Shea was way out of position on that one.
Sik Rik Matrix is way too fresh for a 2 count right now.
Too fresh for it. He was just thrown out to the wolves.
Marc Kreiger now taking advantage of that as you speak. The thrown out to the wolves, as you called it. Attack on the outside by the Crossfire Wrestling locker room there. The bad guys, as we would like to call them. Rear chinlock now in the ring here by Marc Kreiger.
Krieger slowing this one down, getting Sik Rik worn out here.
Starting to get Sik Rik tired, but here comes the momentum change again. Sik Rik Matrix building momentum thanks to his buddies there in the Crossfire locker room. Big backdrop. Yes, he will hit it. He's got to roll into the cover. He's got to take advantage of this. Sik Rik and Kreiger both down. Referee Mike O'Shea starting the count now.
Both men down, center of the ring here.
They have the 10 count, otherwise both will be double disqualified. Everybody building momentum here, getting behind Sik Rik Matrix.
Well, Krieger's already up. Kreiger already going for a cover.
Looks like he's trying to go back to that chin lock again with Sik Rik Matrix. Matrix grabbing a hold of the leg, and a beatdown coming here for Kreiger,
Sending Sik Rik off. Whoa, reversal.
And big back bite up. No, he's going to roll him over, try for a sunset flip. He's fighting for it.
Sik Rik too far away. He's too far away to reach those ropes.
Sik Rik fighting to try to stay up.
Come on, Kreiger.
He's going to turn around. Oh, and a big splash by Sik Rik Matrix at only a 2 count. We almost had a new Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
It's going to take a lot more than that to beat Marc Kreiger. I mean, he is a heavyweight champion of Crossfire after all.
Well, that is a 270-pound man coming down across the chest.
Well, Kreiger kicked out. Krieger's in condition. Krieger's ready to go.
Sik Rik Matrix now going to put the boots to him. Chop across what looks like the arm. Trying to gain a little bit of advantage. Trying to wear down a specific body part here. Looks like he's going for the left arm of Marc Kreiger. As he wants to break it, he said. Signaling to the crowd, he's going to break it. Oh, he stomps on the wrist there. You see Bruno Davis loving every minute of that. Sik Rik Matrix now is trying to go after the left arm here of Marc Kreiger. Looks like he wants to break that elbow, maybe the wrist. Fans getting behind him, telling Marc Kreiger to break it. Wow.
What are they, animals here in Merton?
Set him up and he'll spin him inside out with an arm wringer there. Stops away on the arm again. Sik Rik Matrix now slowing the pace down just a bit, making it his own fight and taking it to Marc Kreiger, who's trying to battle back now. But Sik Rik is right back to the shot to the back. Working that arm again.
Wrapping that arm up in an arm bar. Holding it back now.
Looks like he's gonna, what, he's gonna slam him on it? Is he gonna slam him on that arm? Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh
picking him
no!
up.
Oh! Slams him on the elbow there. That could seriously damage an elbow.
Well, definitely damage the elbow, but that's the kind of guy Sik Rik is. Goes for that kind of moves.
Looks like his leg is on the rope there.
Wrapped up in the
Little
rope.
help there from Marcus Marquez and Tomer Shalom to put the rope. There you see the piss beaters. Your new
Well, we're
buddies.
just trying to break it up here. I mean, he's on the ropes. He's got to break the hold here.
Sik Rik trying not to be distracted. There's Tomer Shalom walks in that ring, but it looks like he's not going to.
The king of Israel, Mark.
He is the king of Israel as you speak. Chops in the corner now. But it's reversed now. And
Oh!
some chops by Marc Kreiger, taking the momentum over. Big chops in the corner. Another one. More. Serving up a whole plate full of chops on the chest. And there's a big clothesline out of the corner by Sik Rik Matrix. Jay Moore trying to get his man Marc Kreiger back in this matchup.
Well, it's a tremendous disadvantage. I mean, I can't get my guy to the outside to be able to have him regroup and be able to go over a game plan here because it's a lumberjack match.
Well, you should have gone a game plan over in the back, Jay Moore.
Well, look at this. I did go over a game plan.
So you speak, it's not really working out right now for you, is it? As Sik Rik Matrix has, it looks like somewhat of an armbar right now, a variation of an arm breaker here on Every Lady's Dream, Marc Kreiger. And the fans here at the Merida Community Center for Crossfire Wrestling's March Meltdown getting right behind him. What is this? Looks like he's going to go down, try to go for a full armbar, but Marc Kreiger escapes him.
Kreiger got out of it. Kreiger's out on the floor.
Right into the waiting arms of Bruno Davis and Louis Avero. More arguments ensue on the outside here from the competitors of the Crossfire Wrestling locker room.
Well, yeah, Tid backing them down.
Doesn't look like Scourge is backing down. Of course, Scourge and Ruin Revelation, they are a real tough team. Set up for a ride.
Oh!
Wow!
And he
Just
pounds
throws
Kreiger
Marc
right out of
Kreiger
the
aside.
ring.
And there's Go Time, Crystal Plant, Bruno Davis, Chuck Simpson, Ruin from them. They're all throwing him right back in the ring where he belongs. Chuck Simpson giving him an extra push to get him back into the middle of the ring.
And what are LaPlante and Chuck talking about out there?
About Sik Rik Matrix and how he's going to win it right here. 1-2 and only a 2
You're not going to pin Kreiger like that. Putting one hand on his chest isn't going to get the job done. Come on.
Sik Rik, I'm not sure what he's thinking here, putting one hand on the chest. He may think he has him done, but I don't think so. Marc Kreiger, lots of life left. And a big headbutt right to the chest of Every Lady's Dream, Marc Kreiger. Here's the pin. We're going to have a new champion, too. And the foot comes up on the rope.
Kreiger knows where he is in that ring at any given time.
Great ring awareness there by Marc Kreiger as he's doing a clean around the
And
ropes.
his feet are still on the ropes, and Michael Shea doing absolutely nothing here.
Michael Shea doesn't see
What,
it.
is he
There it is.
blind? Is he blind?
He finally seen it, Jay Moore. Stop complaining.
Mike Shea's been doing this to me for years.
Well, maybe Mike Shea is just like the rest of the fans at Crossfire Wrestling. He just doesn't like you. There's a shot there by Sik Rik Matrix, who has just started to just pound away here on Every Lady's Dream, Marc Kreiger here in the Crossfire Wrestling World Heavyweight title match. Mongolian chop there.
Wow, ringing the ears at Kreiger.
A little box in the ears there. He's gonna pick him up for a big slam. Yes, he will. Down again on the back is Marc Kreiger. That back's gotta be sore.
Sik Rik's starting to slow down. What does he want? To make his way to the ropes? He can't do that.
Yeah, he's going to. Sik Rik's gonna climb up high.
Oh, this isn't good.
What's Sik Rik going for here? Is this a Vader bomb?
No.
Oh no! Kreiger luckily rolling out of the way. That was 270 pounds coming down on
it's
top
like
of
I
him.
said earlier, Kreiger knows where he is at any given time in that ring. Wow.
Choking there.
Out of breath, this is the main event, baby.
You are scared right now, Jay Moore, looks like.
Nervous. I am getting nervous. Did you see that?
Sik Rik Matrix now chopping away from the ground, but Marc Kreiger now has advantage as Sik Rik Matrix missed that big, I guess we could call it the Matrix bomb off the top rope.
The Matrix bomb. Sounds stupid, but go ahead.
Hey, it's a gimmick. There's jabs now as Sik Rik Matrix coming back here very strong on Every Lady's Dream, Marc Kreiger. Sporting a rather unusual new haircut there, by
Hey,
the
he got
way.
a new do. He's Every Lady's Dream.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
no!
this.
Oh
Look at
my
this.
goodness! This is a catastrophe right now as
That's it,
Sik
Kreiger,
Rik
get on
Matrix
him.
is hung up in the ropes by his neck. And there you see the Crossfire competitors trying to help him out, but Every Lady's Dream will not relinquish the hold.
Well, why would he?
There he goes to the outside. Bruno Davis lowering the ropes a bit as he tried to get Sik Rik. There he is, finally.
Big trouble here.
Finally, Sik Rik back out of the ropes there. That was awful. Just an absolute brutal.
Krieger right on top of him.
He hung up there. Here they go again.
And we got a war on the floor.
I like that turn right there. Shots being rained down from everybody in the locker room here as everybody's dream crawls back into the ring. Jay Moore, oh, what are you doing, Jay Moore? What are you doing?
To help him out.
You're handing him a forward object.
What
does he have? What does he have on his head? That is not a hand wrap.
What's with these camera people here at Crossfire?
They're just keeping an eye on the big action there. What is going on there?
I have no idea what those.
Sitting down.
Nightmare. I don't even know their names.
That was Scourge as well as Nightmare.
That's CK Sex. That's not Scourge. I don't know who he's trying to fool.
Looks like they. Another move. Oh, Go Tie Crystal Pawn down on the floor there as Anthony Darko took advantage of him.
Sik Rik
He's got something on his hand. Watch out, Sik Rik. What's he going to do? Oh, my goodness. He just hit him with those forward objects.
Oh, that's it. Dropped like a tree.
That is brutal. Oh, what is he doing now? He's planting those forward objects in the tights of Sik Rik Matrix.
He's not playing in the forward objects.
He absolutely is.
And where is Mike Shea right now?
Mike Shea is occupied at ringside trying to break up this
match should be over. What's he doing? What is he doing out on the floor? He has no business being out there with the Lumberjack match.
Breaking up
match is inside the ring right now.
Marc Kreiger finally getting the attention of Mike O'Shea here.
And Kreiger getting screwed again.
Everybody beating each other up. Of course, you, Jay Moore, heading for higher ground on top of the stairs.
I'm doing my job.
Here's the pin. 2. Sik Rik gets out of it. He did not win the championship.
This is a joke.
Wow,
even after
the foreign object shot, the brass knuckle shot by...
There was no brass knuckle shot.
They were taped up brass knuckles. Don't give me excuses. That was brutal, Jay Moore. You are a horrible, horrible human being. Trying to take the easy way out of life all the time. Marc Kreiger grabbing Sik Rik Matrix. Looks like he wants to finish him off here. Pile driver he's signaling for. He yelled for a pile driver. Can he get the 270-pound Sik Rik Matrix up?
Whoa.
No, he reverses it. Sik Rik Matrix, what's he
Grabbing
going
the legs,
for? 1, 2. Oh my goodness, there it is.
Rick turning around.
Boston
Come on.
Crab. Sik Rik's Virginia Crab.
Come on, Kreiger, get to the ropes.
Kreiger fighting for the ropes. He is struggling to get out of that Virginia Crab by Sik Rik Matrix. And it looks like Jay Moore just threw a shoe in the ring, or somebody did.
Chuck Simpson threw something in the ring. I wouldn't throw anything in the ring.
There's a shoe that just came flying into the ring, possibly a fan as well.
Well, it's crazy out there right now. Chuck Simpson.
Oh, he pulls it back into the middle of the ring, into an STF. He's got the STF on Marc Kreiger. Nowhere to go. He's right in the middle of the ring. Will Kreiger tap? Yes, he will. No. There is a new Crossfire Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion.
There's no way.
Sik Rik Matrix has done it. Sik Rik Matrix has realized his dream and is now the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the world.
There is no way. I can't believe it.
Of course you can't, Jay Moore, because your plan backfired, Jay Moore.
Because they've done everything they can to stack the deck.
Stack the deck.
They have stacked the deck against me. They have stacked against the Infamous 5. Crossfire Pro Wrestling has a problem with us.
Oh, of course they do. Everybody has a problem with you. It's because you're low down and you try to take the easy way out of everything, Jay Moore.
Has had chance after chance after chance, rematch after rematch.
And he finally realized his dream, which is the main point of this. Sik Rik Matrix has realized his dream and has become the Crossfire Wrestling.
I think his dream is crap.
Heavyweight champion. Always much to the chagrin of Jay Moore, but honestly, fans, do you really care what he has to think? Sik Rik Matrix has done it. Of course, Chuck Simpson there in the ring.
Oh, of course commissioner. Chuck Simpson's in the ring.
He's the commissioner. He's going to present him with the heavyweight championship. That's what he does. That's his job.
Looking like that in blue shorts and a stupid shirt. That's our commissioner.
Those are his gym clothes. What are you talking about? And there it is. The new Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
What an embarrassment it is from this guy.
And look at the elation on the face of Sik Rik Matrix. He is so emotional right now. He is in tears after winning the Heavyweight Championship over every lady's dream, Marc Kreiger. And what's Marc Kreiger doing? He's complaining to Mike O'Shea. He's complaining about something to Mike O'Shea. What is he saying? Saying that he has something in his tights. What is this? Mike O'Shea reaching in the tights of Sik Rik Matrix. What is this? He just found Marc Kreiger saying, oh my goodness, Mike O'Shea, what are you doing?
Rick's got brass knuckles.
What are you doing, Mike O'Shea?
Sik Rik has brass knuckles planted on him.
What are you doing, Mike O'Shea? And Marc Kreiger has just walked out with the title again.
Good.
What's going on here at Crossfire Wrestling?
Well, it's about time Mike Shea did something in this match.
Of course, those knucks were planted there in the tights by Marc Kreiger, Jay Moore, and you cannot give that.
By Marc Kreiger?
You cannot give that excuse.
I'm not giving you an excuse. They were caught by Sik Rik Matrix had brass knuckles.
Yeah, because Marc Kreiger used them and put them in his tights.
Ridiculous.
You did not see that. It was plain as day.
I seen the whole match. I'm standing out there.
It was right in front of your eyes, Jay Moore. I don't know whether you were distracted by a fan, but whatever it was, Marc Kreiger planted those knuckles in Sik Rik Matrix tights. That is brutal. Every lady's dream, Marc Kreiger will now retain his championship. No thanks to the brass knuckles.
Well, you know what? Michael Shea called it the way. Finally, he made one call this whole show. Did things proper.
Look at Marc Kreiger taunting a fan, a young fan, cheering for Sik Rik Matrix, for his hero, Sik Rik Matrix.
Oh, he just wanted an autograph.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What is your problem?
My problem is you. I've told you this time and time again.
You don't like me because
nobody likes you.
There you go, right there. Anthony Darko, right there, one half of the tag team. Whoa.
Here's Chuck Simpson. Chuck Simpson on the microphone here now. He is not a happy camper. He knows exactly what went on, Jay Moore. Right. Sik Rik obviously in complete disappointment here. What's Chuck Simpson got to say?
Well, he got caught.
With your brass knuckles. Wow! Big announcement there for the Mayhem show for Crossfire Wrestling.
Why? This is ridiculous. Why should Sik Rik get any rematch? How many rematches does this guy want?
It's a rematch for the heavyweight championship.
What more does he want?
It's a rematch again. He got screwed. Chuck Simpson's doing the right thing. Chuck Simpson doing the right thing here.
This is pathetic. Look at Rick and Chuck Simpson. Matrix is actually hugging him.
We're getting the fans to vote right now. It's either going to be a leather strap match, a chain match, or a Texas death match as the main event for the championship next month.
What do you mean the fans vote? That's ridiculous.
And the fans are loving the Texas death match. It looks like they want the Texas death match to happen.
Texas death match for what?
For the heavyweight championship, Jay Moore.
Krieger's moving on. We ain't doing anything.
You may say that, but Chuck Simpson has just made that announcement.
Marc Kreiger, I feel sorry for you. Your time is coming. I'm actually just playing with you. I'm giving these people what they want. Giving you a long-term beating.
Oh, man.
On May 5th, I'm going to choke you. I'm going to whip you.
No.
I'm going to make you bleed.
No.
And I'm going to flip you on that championship.
Sik Rik Matrix versus Marc Kreiger at the next Crossfire Wrestling show, May 5th at the Meriden Community Center. It's going to be a Texas death match for the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship of the World. Wow, what a big announcement there by Chuck Simpson. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Crossfire Wrestling's March Meltdown. We thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you May 5th, where we will see that man, Sik Rik Matrix, go after the Heavyweight Championship of the World against every lady's dream, Marc Kreiger, in a Texas death match, and he cannot wait for that.
What a joke. Absolute joke.
Only you, Jay Moore, will say that. Only you. We will see you May 5th at 3 p.m. at the Meriden Community Center for Crossfire Wrestling's Mayhem. For Jay Moore, I'm Mark Ciolfi. Thank you very much.